I drive a 2017 Mazda 3 and recently both power folding mirrors stopped retracting fully after a car wash. I've had the same issue in the past, so I decided it was time to fix the issue once and for all. In this video, I'll show you how to access the folding mirror motor, apply fresh grease to the mechanism, and hopefully get the mirrors working properly again. I'm keen to get this sorted, so let's get started. The first step is to mask around the mirror housing. This helps protect the surface and reduces the risk of scratches while removing the mirror glass. The mirror glass is secured by 3 mounting pins shown here. To remove it, tilt the glass to one side so you can get your fingers behind it. Then gently pull the glass away from the mirror housing to release the pins. Try not to pull on the edge of the glass itself, as this increases the risk of cracking or breaking it. Once the pins are disengaged, you'll see the wiring for the blind spot monitoring system. Carefully unclip the wire and move the mirror glass out of the way. If your Mazda is equipped with heated mirrors, you'll also need to disconnect the heater wires before fully removing the glass. The mirror cover is held in place by several retaining tabs shown here. There's also one tab on the side that's easy to miss, so make sure you release that one as well. Here's a closer look at the retaining tabs with the cover removed. With both the mirror glass and cover removed, we now have access to the folding mirror mechanism. You can already see the folding motor here. Let's keep going. The turn indicator is held in place by one clip and a single screw, so removal is fairly straightforward. Remove the screw, release the clip, and the indicator will come straight out. Before we can gain full access to the folding motor, we'll need to remove the mirror actuator assembly. Start by releasing the wiring harness from the retaining clips. Then, using a small flathead screwdriver, carefully disconnect the electrical connector. Once disconnected, feed the wiring through to the other side so it can move freely when the actuator is removed. To access the folding motor, you'll need to release 3 retaining clips, one on each side and one at the bottom. At the top, there's a rubber grommet. Remove it to expose the wiring that connects to the motor. At this point, it may help to tidy up the wiring and move it out of the way to make accessing the motor easier. Here's a closer look at the folding motor with the circuit board mounted on top. I initially tried to wiggle the motor free, but it wouldn't budge because the gears were still engaged. To release them, I temporarily reconnected the wiring and operated the mirror folding function. The final step is removing the motor itself. I'll be honest, this wasn't easy. It took some trial and error to find the right angle to get it out. In the end, I removed the circuit board to create a bit more clearance, which made the job easier. With the motor removed, let's take a closer look. Overall, it's in great condition with no signs of rust or corrosion. Let's also inspect the circuit board. It simply slides into the motor housing. While everything is apart, it's a good opportunity to apply fresh grease to all the moving components. Now let's take a look at the folding mechanism itself. The mirror folds around a geared shaft that's fixed to the door. I've taken the opportunity to re-grease the shaft as well. Folding and unfolding the mirror by hand helps work the grease into the mechanism and ensures smooth operation. Now it's time to put everything back together and see if we've fixed the issue. Reassembly is simply the reverse of disassembly. Take your time and make sure all the clips, connectors, and screws are properly secured. And now, enjoy the satisfying sounds of everything clicking back into place. Now for the moment of truth. Success! The mirror is now folding and retracting fully once again. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If it did, consider giving it a like and subscribing for more automotive content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.